Hello everybody. We are Monday, April 16th, and today I'll do a few satellites videos. This one is the first one for a satellite called Fox 1B, or Amateur Oscar 91. So what's happening is that the satellite is actually coming for a pass over Montreal. So we can see it here. So basically it's moving up the east coast, or pretty much half eastern part of North America. And this is an FM satellite. So AO-91 is an FM mode repeater that transmits, you can receive it basically on 145.960. So 145.960 plus or minus, of course, the Doppler shift. So as it's moving towards us, we'll try to receive some amateur radio stations that might actually be using it today. So for that, I'm using my Icom IC R-8500, and we will try to see if we can hear any contacts being made through this satellite. And it would be nice to hear something for sure. So this is one of the cool amateur satellites that you can listen to even if you don't have single sideband on your portable scanner. And its signal on 2 meters is usually strong enough that even with just a little portable scanner and rubber duck antenna, you would probably be able to hear it quite well. So of course, we're waiting here. I've seen a few passes that sometimes in the middle of the day on weekdays, it sometimes doesn't have a lot of activity. Unfortunately, it's more popular, at nighttime or when, of course, people are not working in general. So waiting for any signals here. Let's hope that we'll get something from Fox 1B on 145.960 plus or minus Doppler. That's why I move up. As the satellite is moving towards you, usually its frequency is up from the satellite's main frequency. So I'll listen to 965 or around, and as the satellite moves, I'll slowly go down in frequency to make sure that I compensate for the Doppler shift of the frequency. Usually when the pass ends, you get below the frequency, about 4 or 5 kilohertz below. I have something that's cool, is that here my receive icon on this Icom has little arrows, up and down arrows. So when I actually receive a signal, it tells me if I'm lower or I'm too high or too low, basically, compared to the center frequency that this receiver can actually detect. So right now, nothing much happening. Hopefully there's going to be something coming up as the satellite is moving closer, as you see here. So this is interesting. Let's hope that something's going to come up. Unfortunately, it's part of also the downside of listening to satellites. Sometimes it might happen that the signal's not making it, or there's no activity on some satellites sometimes. So it happens that from time to time you might have try to listen to something and it just doesn't work, and that's part of the satellite listening experience, unfortunately. But of course, you are rewarded when actually you hear things with some really, really cool signals, and very often it's just makes it much more of a reward when you do hear something. So as the satellite's moving up and it's getting closer, I still have no signals here, which is sad. So hopefully we'll hear something, and we'll be able to share Fox 1B, or Amateur Oscar 91 as it's known. You can track it with any type of tracking software. You can also go to n2yo.com and just enter AO-91, and you should have the satellite available for tracking via the website n2yo.com. So doesn't seem to have a lot of activity on the satellite at this time. We're mid-afternoon here, so it's probably one of the worst times for any activity for amateur satellites. It would have been fun to have some kind of signal to show you guys, but really nothing happening. Oh, maybe something here. Very weak signal, unfortunately. Unfortunately, very weak signal. We did hear a little bit of hams. We did hear some signals come through, but unfortunately, too weak to really make anything. But at least we know one thing, is that the satellite is functioning. So we'll try to update. The next pass is not going to be good for me, so we'll wait. And next time that we can actually receive it again, we'll have another try at it as we try to decode. You know what doesn't help is I've got a mobile vertical antenna, and of course, you know, having a directional antenna is much better for satellite listening. But hey, we'll try to have Fox 1B at another point in time, as it will pass again. I don't know if we'll see it later today, but I'll try in the next few days and post a video if we get a better result. So this was the attempt for Fox 1B AO-91, and we did hear a little bit of hams at the end, but not very strong. So we'll continue in our attempt to receive the satellite. Hope you enjoyed the videos. Thanks for watching.